Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube NFL prediction segment, I'm going to be giving you my picks and analysis for the 2015 AFC South. And don't be flabbergasted or be in a state of shock, people. I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts first place, almost by default, to win the division. Quarterback Andrew Luck has given the Colts a lot of luck. Second in passing yards in 2014, 4,761. Saying they're dominating the division is an understatement. 16-2 in the division since the 2012 season. They took some strides last season, and they defeated Denver, as most of you know, in the playoffs last season, and they ascended to the AFC Championship game, which I think is very auspicious for this team. However, they've been outscored 88-29 the last two games in the playoffs versus the Patriots, so they need to get over that hump. They acquired phenomenal wide receiver Andre Johnson, and they have the best shot, I think, to upend the New England Patriots this season. Now, they acquired Trent Cole to also augment the run defense, which was 18th. That might be their major Achilles heel. Well, anyway, people. Second place, Houston Texans. Now, with versatile defensive end J.J. Watt, this team always has an opportunity to win. Imagine if they could just really get this offense really going, what this team could do. Now, they will miss the phenomenal wide receiver Andre Johnson. His departure will factor in immensely for this team, I believe. Now, is quarterback Brian Hoyer the answer? I guess time will tell. J.J. Watt, back to him momentarily. He's second in the NFL in 20.5 sacks last season. This guy is a phenom. I mean, he just does just about everything. He could catch. He could play defense. I mean, the athleticism for his size is just unbelievable. Now, the team was fifth in receiving yards last season. That may drop significantly because of the loss of Andre Johnson. Seventh in scoring defense. They were fairly decent in as far as the defense was last season. In the final four games, they gave up 17 or fewer points. So I think that's something to be said for Houston, which is a positive. And I think this team, they might be on the cusp or cutting edge of catching the Colts, but just not quite yet. They just don't quite have the personnel to do it just yet. They may be a season or two away. Now, for third place, I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans. Now, the Tennessee Titans may have had about their worst season ever, finishing 2-14 last season. They ended the season on a deplorable 10-game losing streak. 29th in total offense and 30th in scoring offense. 15.9 points per game last season. And they couldn't score more than 13 in their final four games. That's how terrible that offense was last season. Now, speaking of quarterbacks being the answer or not, is Marcus Mariota the answer at the QB position? Well, he's shown it to be adequate so far. It's just the preseason. It's very premature, I know. We won't get really much of a read on things really till the regular season starts. So he can get effusive praise all he wants, but it's not going to matter until the regular season actually gets on the way, or people can give him effusive praise all they want, I should say. Now, the coaching assistant, Dick LeBeau, was acquired from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, can he rejuvenate a defense that was deplorable in 2014, 27 total? I guess time will tell. I think they have what on their team to be a little better than Jacksonville. I don't see Tennessee having that season 2 times in a row like they did last season, so that's part of the reason why I have them in third place. Now, last but not least, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And speaking of ignominious offenses, Jacksonville may take the cake. They were 31st in total offense last season, 32nd in scoring offense. So perhaps a little bit worse than the Titans. Now, they were also tied for fewest interceptions last season with 6. Now, they acquired cornerback Devin House to help augment their secondary. We'll see if it makes a vast improvement. It may help a little bit anyway. The schedule is the early part of the schedule is so inauspicious for Jacksonville, it's not even funny. They have 6 of their first 7 games against teams that finished 500 or better last season, and they don't get the bye week until after that 7 games. Imagine how tired this team's going to be after that when they hit that point in time. They are going to need all the rest they can get. The team, it's funny, they were 3rd in tackles last season. 1,139. Maybe that is attributed to the ineptitude of the offense. Maybe the offense just wasn't on the field that much, and the defense was forced to make all these tackles. And they acquired tight end Julius Thomas, and he may help enhance the offense a little bit anyway. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment for the 2015 AFC South Preview, and stay tuned next time where I'll be giving you my picks and analysis of the 2015 AFC West Division. Until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.